Yo, back at it. Corey D. TheGreat, aka Poseidon Soundz, down in Mob. You know exactly what it is. So today I'm back, and today I'm doing less of a tutorial and more of a tip. And this tip will help you save a lot of time in recording, and it will also help you get the best recording possible. We're going to be talking about using the Pro Tools playlist function. I'm sure other DAWs have a playlist function. I'm not too familiar because I record primarily with Pro Tools. And so I'm going to be talking about the playlist function in Pro Tools. But make sure if you're not using Pro Tools to look into whatever DAW you have and see if they have the playlist function. I couldn't imagine why they would not. But essentially the playlist function is going to allow you to have multiple recordings, and you're going to be able to pick the best parts of each performance and then combine them into one solid recording. And this just helps with time flow. It helps you in the studio so you're not having to keep stopping and reset. And if you're recording by yourself, it's going to save you tons of time trying to get that perfect take. This will really help you get that perfect take because of the feature of being able to combine multiple takes into one final strong take. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Let me show you everything. You know what I mean? I got y'all. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are at the main screen of Pro Tools, the tracking screen. And I have my lead vocal. So we're using the same song that we've been using for the tutorials, bottom up. I'm just going to show you this really effective and cool and efficient playlist function. So I have my main vocal. It's already recorded. And so how you use this playlist function is you go ahead and you track your vocal, do the first take. Once you do the first take, you go over here to this arrow on the track. So whatever track you're recording on, you go to this arrow. When you go to the arrow, you hit new. It's going to tell you the name, your new playlist. And you can name it whatever you want. Usually on the default, they'll have a number after it. Since I already recorded, it's telling me that this is the fourth recording that I've done. I believe I deleted a couple of them, but this is the fourth one that in this session that has been recorded. And you go ahead and click OK. What that is going to allow you to do now is to, on that same track, basically just have a clean slate for a new recording. And so you go ahead and you record as you normally would. And then once you're done recording that take, again, you can go over here, click new, and name it whatever it is. It's 05 now. So then click OK again, and then do that take after take. As many takes as you would like to, go ahead and do that. Right? Don't worry. It's not deleting your takes or anything like that when you do this. Just go ahead and keep doing as many takes as you want. Do 5 takes or however many takes you feel you need to do to get the vocal right. And then, like I said, with this playlist function, it's going to be super powerful because you don't have to do every take perfect each time. Of course, when recording, try to get the best take or the best takes, multiple takes possible. Do your best for each performance. But with this, you don't have to worry about the little nuances that you might draw a word out for too long when recording, but everything else is perfect. So after you do that, you have your last recording that you actually recorded. Then you want to go here, down where it says waveform, and then you want to go to playlist. Okay. So now this is going to bring up all the recordings that you have done. So let me switch this back to my main one, which was 3. All right. So these are going to bring up all the recordings that you have done. And they're going to be down here, and you see the channels, and these are going to be the functions for them, the solo functions for each one. So let me play this right quick and give you an example.
I could teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
Let's just deal with that first phrase right there, that first part of the verse.
I could teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
I could teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up. Okay. Actually, let me change my grid right quick. Let's just use there we go. So this is already, I used the playlist function on this verse already, so I pulled from different pieces of the playlist, but I'm going to just show an example. Let's go down here, and then we're going to play this version of that part from the playlist. So this is a separate recording, the same part. I could teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up. I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
All right. Let's try this one.
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up. I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
So, just for example, let's say I like this one better than the one I already have. Just that part, I can teach you how to build it from the bottom up part.
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
As opposed to,
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up.
So I like this part of that recording in this specific recording better. So what I would do is then, like I just did, highlight it. Select the whole thing, highlight that part of the verse, and you have this up arrow here. This is the arrow that's going to allow you to, once you select the part you want to transfer to the main performance, go ahead, hit that up arrow, and then now unsolo it.
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up. Hard working.
So you took that specific piece from whatever take it was. Let's say it was take 3, take 2, take 4. You took that specific part that you wanted, and then you highlighted it, and then you moved it up to your main vocal recording. So you can then do this with the rest of the part of the verse, and basically go in and pick the strongest parts of your performance and move it up to what's gonna be the final recording where everything just sounds perfect.
I can teach you niggas how to build it from the bottom up. Hard work.
Right? Let's do one more. Let's go to this part right here.
And that's real, the only driver in my seat. And that's real, the only driver in my seat.
And that's real, so the only driver in my seat. So that's the one that we have in there currently. Let's go listen to another one.
And that's real, the only driver in my seat. And that's real.
All right. And then on this one.
And that's real, the only driver in my seat. And that's real, the only driver in my seat.
And let's just say we want to use that one, right? So we have it highlighted. Hit the up arrow. Unsoloed that part, and now
Work 8 days about the week, cause I can't fathom no defeat. And that's real, the only driver in my seat.
And we took that one phrase from a different recording, a different take, and we moved it up onto our final take. And that's basically it, you guys. Once you're done with that, you can go in here, clean it up a little bit, put some fades in there if you need to, and then you can also go up here to just make it one whole recording if you want to, and you can go ahead and consolidate. And now it's consolidated, and they're in there. Or you can consolidate the whole recording. I just consolidated that one piece, but essentially, that's it. Do your multiple takes. Make new playlist function. So I use the playlist function button and create new ones. Do as many takes as you want. Then once you go down here, go to playlist, and go ahead, take which parts of the performance is the strongest and move them up. Make your final performance track perfect. And you can just get rid of that by going back to a regular waveform. So that was just my quick and simple, my simple playlist tip for you guys if you're using Pro Tools. Like I said, I believe other DAWs have this function. They should. I don't see why. Or maybe it is exclusive to Pro Tools, but if you're using Pro Tools like most of us, it's the industry standard, then this is a super powerful way to get that perfect recording. And this helps a lot. I think this will help a lot of beginners. I wish people would have told me about it when I first started off recording, because I used to always think I have to do the perfect take each time. And if one part was off, I would just go back and redo it, and it didn't necessarily have the same feel that I conveyed in maybe an earlier take. But with this, you get the best of both worlds. Try it out, beginners. I'm sure advanced people know about it. And if you don't, maybe I just showed you something new. But anyway, we're going to get back to the normal, mixing tutorials. Like I said, intermittently, I am going to do these little tip videos or things that I think is helpful along the way with your mixing or your recording process. Drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit me up with any questions that you guys have. Anything you guys want me to show you guys how I do with this mixing, or just any questions, go ahead, comment. It's TheGreat, aka Poseidon Soundz. You know exactly what it is. Until the next time.